It's been a while since my last video, but it is finally time for a movie again, and today I am joined by kind of a local legend. His name is Antoine. Was that correct?
Yep.
Or the French guy that everybody calls him in my gym. And he's known for his dynamic and coordinational skills, and some of his videos on Instagram is just crazy impressive. And I also seen that he has some really campusing talent. So we will see if we can use some of those skills today and maybe learn something for ourselves, for us that aren't that skilled. So I can't wait to start the workout with him and see what we can find out together. So welcome to my channel. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, a bit nervous, but yeah.
And it's Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Are you normally the first person to go to the gym, or are you more of a late?
Now it's quite new since they opened this self-check-in entrance,
Yeah.
so they opened much earlier.
Yeah.
Normally they used to open around 10. That was more or less the earliest I would climb on a weekend. Now it's need to warm up a bit slower.
Yeah, I prefer mornings, so this is the perfect gym for me. It's a bit far, but let's give it a chance. So you have now been climbing for 4 years.
Correct.
Can you tell me a bit about your background from before climbing and how you discovered it?
Yeah, so before a climber, I started climbing 4 years ago. So before that I was mostly into like collective sports. I played handball mainly, a bit of football also. And then I always seen climbing differently since it was not a collective sport. But my wife has been into climbing much longer year before that.
Yeah.
So then she introduced me to climbing. It was more casual since I was still into those collective sports, but then eventually I jumped into it. And then started to go much more often and only doing it eventually.
Yeah.
So that was 4 years ago. But then it was only 1 time per week.
Okay, and now how much do you train?
Since the last 3 years, it's been 3 times a week at least.
Yeah. And what is it that motivates you about the climbing compared to the other sports that you have been doing?
Yeah, so the philosophy is really different because it's a fight against yourself, while in a collective sport you're with a team, so the approach is very different.
Yeah.
And then when you are alone on the wall in front of the problem, you're kind of like in your bubble. So it's also a bubble of oxygen to also disconnect from the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I see it as well. So a way to relax.
Yeah, that's good. And me and Antoine actually has kind of the same background from sports with handball and running. And you have 2 more years of climbing than I do. But I don't see that I will do the things that you do in 2 years. But let's see if we can learn something new by seeing the way that you approach boulders. I'm very curious to see that. You ready?
Yeah, always.
Always ready. Do you normally warm up like this when you climb?
Yeah, I would usually do a couple greens, a couple blues.
That's the top.
And then move on to projects. Yeah. Because it's often that you are not warm, then you reach a peak and then you start to get tired.
Yeah.
So it's always trying to find a peak to do the project. That is the tricky part.
Yeah. When are you fully ready?
But not too tired yet. When I feel like it's made for more like warm-up, I try to skip so that I can really stretch my whole body.
Yeah.
Use all my range. Because
And you are also not the tallest climber, so
No.
you also need to like find ways to get the centimeters that you need.
sometimes, yes. Yeah. So that's where jumping a little sometimes can be useful, yeah. But I would really just avoid the jumping if I can.
Yeah.
Just use the all extension.
Yeah. And stand on your
It's
feet.
much more energy efficient.
One leg.
Nice. Yeah.
looks like this.
You can either do it like this or one step of run before, as you need. I guess it's a bit an advantage because I'm a bit taller, so I don't need to run that much. So I think I start like this.
Yeah, it's a big step up. And I feel like there's also something when you start with this kind of, for me, sketchy moves. It's harder to do them early in the session because you haven't done anything hard. So right now it feels like a super challenge, but if we had come back in like 1 hour, it probably would be a lot easier.
And keep it for later as well.
Let's save it from there and we can go back in 1 hour and see if I'm right.
Yeah.
He claims it's a little bit technical, and then it's interesting to see if we do it the same way.
Definitely.
And then you're supposed to get up there. Somehow.
Come on. Yeah. Nice.
And here is the warm-up as well. If I was a little bit warmer, I would get my feet easy up there.
Stretching, yes. Nice.
Doesn't look so good, but I got up.
I still a flash, so without beta or anything.
Yeah.
So I did it a bit different, this one. I've done it before, so it's a bit cheating, but I think I do it. I take a heel here.
Yeah.
And then the same for the rest, yeah.
Do you normally warm up on these blue taped boulders, or do you skip them for?
No, they are quite good for warm up as well, because like stretching the legs down there, that was quite nice. Of course not after a proper warm up, but still, it's, yeah. Easy.
Yeah, I like that one. Was good.
Yeah, and it's easy to get the beginning wrong.
Yeah. And you had some stretchy parts as well. Good warm up. Or if we're heading for yellow ones, I don't call it warm up anymore. But let's see.
A bit fingery, so it's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, they're edgy, but all right.
Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Yellow flash.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, the crux on this one is definitely the mantle part.
Yeah. But the holes were overcoming.
I just did it and I still don't remember the beta. I tried to ask different people how they did it, but...
And they all do the same?
Try to jump, yeah, but I didn't see many people who did it yet.
So this is Antoine's project. It's a really long jump to the big purple hold right up here. And if you have seen him doing some jumps before, you see that he's flying in the air, so I expect this to be kind of hard.
The landing is terrible.
Yeah, so the jump is all right, but it's to like stay in control when you get there.
Yeah, because it's just one pinch.
Yeah.
And you have to land the foot properly.
Yeah.
And it's, you have to be quite close to the wall as well when you jump, because you jump from this angle. So it's easy to jump too much to the right, so not be close enough to the wall. So let's see.
Let's see. Yeah.
That's the tricky part, because you are really hits everything in a pinch there.
And this is graded 6B or V4, so maybe there are something off with the tape here.
A bit sandbag this one.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's the project that is the fun part.
Did you have your foot loose, or did you like?
I use
Oh, it's so far.
I tried any other static type of I couldn't find any other way
that's insane.
Because I've tried to sneak in my foot, find a heel, try to use the wall.
There's nothing.
Nothing very efficient. Because once you get here, the holes are so bad, you kind of like an undercling position.
Yeah.
And jumping from there with the little angle, it's like. But in the end, I kind of, for that case, I would just jump.
Yeah.
But if I could avoid it, I would definitely do. I was too far from the wall.
At least you are on the hold.
Yeah. I was a bit inaccurate in the jump this time. That's also why I like to record myself a lot, because I can see how I jump.
Yeah.
And what correction I can make, because things go so fast.
Yeah.
And it's so biased when you just think what you did, and then you look at the video. Yeah, you know that you record yourself all the time also, so you learn a lot as well.
It's a lot of learning from seeing. Yeah.
But for this type of move, watching videos, it's helpful. Oh, that was quite okay.
Good.
The foot was too low.
Yeah. I will try to just go for the red one. Make my own version of it.
The red.
This.
Oh yeah.
It's something.
But I think the rest of the boulder is really yellow then. Yeah. But it's really just this one move which is
Absolutely.
just by itself it's a 6C at least.
At least.
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I manage to land like this,
because all of the rests, all of the other holds are quite good. Yeah, for me it seems quite far. Let me see what you do.
it can be in two moves. Yeah, for me, I think I have just the right length so that I can have my foot on the second foothold there.
So you place your right foot first.
Yeah.
Let's see. Or I have to make it dynamic. If that doesn't work. Kind of doesn't want to stay there.
But
Could do it like
you
that.
can also launch like you did like a pogo. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
That could work.
the way. Yeah.
Then just press here instead of targeting this one. Just
Yeah.
use the whole volume. Yeah.
start.
Yeah, almost.
This one could be a little bit shouldery if you do it over and over again.
Yeah, especially the other moves after as well. Yeah, nice. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But I'm happy about the start at least.
definitely.
Just need some abs working to get past that one.
Yeah, or you skip that foothold, which
Yeah.
can be really useful.
Probably a bad idea to skip footholds.
If you try to, with the right foot start. I'm not sure, it's a bit long, but yeah, that would be another way to start.
So 3 different starts on this boulder.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Let's go. Yeah. Nice. Come on. Yeah. Also. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. You can take a drop knee.
Which way?
The right. Yeah. Yeah. Just like that. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, almost a complete boulder.
Yeah. I decided which beta you go for.
The same one, the
The
pogo.
pogo beta. Yeah.
I don't think there's another way.
You had already.
And I felt that the
Control that
pogo
one.
was better the second time.
Nice. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Nice. Come on. Got it. Alright, go for it. Come on. Yes. Nice. Oh, it's stressful when you don't get it the first time.
And
Because
I
then
didn't
you,
remember if I did that one the last time.
right hand or left hand.
Yeah.
I think both worked, but then they were so close.
That first one was a bit with a knee drop and it felt a bit too far. But it was a tap.
Nice. Let's see. I had it good.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Oh,
How did it feel?
good to finally do it again.
Yeah.
Control. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that also can work. Definitely. Yeah. So from that position,
That's
actually, it was quite nice because you could.
I don't think I even toe hooked the hold.
You were pressing like this.
I think I just toe hooked the wall.
The wall, yeah.
Or something.
It felt like you could. Because you were like this, kind of.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to jump over.
And then jump there. But it's quite far, so if.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the greedy hands, and now my feet are slipping. Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
So
My
if
foot
you-
was good before I started to adjust the hands.
and then the foot becomes bad, and so it's accepting to be a bit in a uncomfortable
Just go
situation
for it.
and just go
Yeah.
somehow. Yeah.
This wall is the campus wall of the week.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're only supposed to use your hands. And are you supposed to match the last hold? I remember
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
asked if you were supposed to or not.
Yeah. So you have to, and it's what makes this one especially super tricky. This one is really hard for me, at least.
Come on. It was a match,
I don't control the match
but
on this
a
one.
short one.
Yeah, I tried this time to go over, but I need to half crimp, and it's really scary without foot.
But you post some campusing boulders where you just use your arms.
Yeah.
Is that something you do for training or just for fun?
Just for fun, especially when I have a court session
Yeah.
and I feel I still have energy to spend. And at the end, I would try to campus a bit just to exhaust myself, kind of make it work, the workout
Yeah.
part. So it's more like a game also.
But do you see, can it transfer to the climbing in any way? Does it make you a better climber if you are good at campusing?
Not necessarily, but it's like a threshold. At some campus it's hard, but once you manage to campus, it can help you to skip a difficult move.
Yeah.
Like I remember there was one in Take where it was like a bat hang start under the mushroom thing where
Yeah, right.
you could just campus that move and save a lot of energy. So it's
Yeah.
always a trade-off between energy efficiency.
Yeah. So,
So
if you are
if it's
good,
more efficient, I would campus. But
and you can have more solution to a move if you also are good at campusing. Yeah.
but it's not something that I necessarily train. It's something that came with time. Yeah.
No.
And then I realized, oh, I can do it. And yeah.
Come on, come on. Yeah. You can do it. Oh! Oh! Is your finger alive?
Yeah.
Didn't pop?
I dry fired.
Oh, that's good. When I'm going to try this now, do you have like any tips or things to think about if you're not that good on campusing moves?
On this type of campus, very straight, it's mainly the lock-off thing
Yeah,
because it can,
and that's like this position.
yeah, to avoid too much stress on the shoulder.
Okay.
Because, yeah, it's
If you don't lock off, you will get more shoulder pain? Or is the lock off the thing that makes the pain?
it's to feel controlled. Because if you are too much open and a bit like this, and then you kind of just trying and then forced on it,
Yeah.
that's where it's super dangerous, I feel. Well, I feel like if I have control and lock off is kind of controlling it, it feels much safer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just throw your arms out, but have kind
Yeah,
of
especially when
flat.
you don't have the foot because that's so much.
It's all on your arm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes!
So you had the locking with both,
had a lock
and then
both-
it's
lock
to
off.
yeah,
It's just to manage to stay there.
yeah.
That's something that I never train, so I'm not like skilled on it in any way. So for me, this will probably be easier, or at least this one. And should you work with like bent arms?
I guess to be, yeah, I don't really know. As soon as you feel comfortable, I guess.
And then I need to match a bit. Yeah. Some steps.
Like on this jug, I can use the body.
Yeah.
That's a big difference compared to just arm strength, but that requires good holds for the injury part in the fingers.
Yeah. At least better than before.
I think it would be maybe because when you run from here
Yeah.
and you step, you kind of like push yourself out. If you try to think transferring the momentum up rather than pushing yourself back.
Like change the direction? Or what did you mean? I started here?
Because it's about when do you start pushing with the foot. Because if you push too early, you push yourself backward. While if you wait a bit more, you go.
Push with this?
If your hip is more like above your leg when you start pushing, then you will go up.
Yeah.
Because if I go like this, I just push myself, right?
Yeah.
But if I wait a little bit, I push. Then I'm right
So
up.
jump higher.
Just so that wait until the hip is above the leg.
Yeah.
So that when you push, you go high instead of pushing yourself backward.
All right.
Yeah, perfect.
Was it better?
Yeah.
Or did I do anything?
Huge difference.
Felt better, but
It's
I still
huge
feel. I'm not sure if I did anything different.
Yeah, you push later, so
Yeah.
it's a bit more scarier because you have to be patient and you want to push early to avoid to smash in the wall.
You just want to be finished with the move, kind
but
of.
if you, sometimes it's always the same, even with coordination. It's the same rules are in static. You want to be as close to the wall as possible,
Yeah.
always.